All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another quick post-fight reaction video. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. Jacqueline Amorim versus Cory McKenna. Jacqueline Amorim, she gets it done and won against Cory McKenna via 2 arm bars in the first round. I mean, yeah, it looked like 2 arm bars to me because I know the first time Amorim, she had it locked in. It looked like it was over, but Beltran, he decided to step in and pause it for whatever reason because Cory was like, wait. But Amorim, she wasn't letting go. Regardless if he stepped in that first time, she wasn't letting go of the arm, and she stayed on it till she got the full tap since he stopped it the first time. So, yeah, she got it done and won. Shout out to Cory McKenna. She tried. She tried, but Jacqueline Amorim, she's a beast on the ground, man, and I don't know what she was thinking at that point, man. Cory McKenna, maybe she felt like her wrestling was going to hold up and she could have got some top control and ground and pound, whatever reason. But, I mean, whenever you're looking at a girl like Jacqueline Amorim and you've seen her resume and what she's able to do on the ground, I would have avoided that. Maybe, like I said, I guess she just got caught up in the moment, got the takedown and felt like she could have did something with it. But, I mean, to me, look, McKenna, going into this one, I know everybody had her as the favorite because to me, she was looking like the more well-rounded fighter and she's the more experienced fighter, right? She's been in the UFC for like 4 fights now. So, yeah, I understand why, people were looking at her as the favorite. I didn't really make a pick in this one. This is the one WMMA fight I didn't feel like picking in, because I was just kind of like, I don't know. Cory McKenna's been out for like over a year, and, you never know how this fight's going to look, But like I said, I think she is the more well-rounded fighter. She just kind of made the wrong choice in this one. And to go to the ground with a serious black belt like Amorim, I mean, that's a no-no. I mean, the first fight that came up into my mind when I saw this, I was like, oh, man, bad choice, stupid choice. It reminded me of Randa Marcos versus Mackenzie Dern. Same deal, Randa Marcos, she put that pressure on Mackenzie Dern, and I believe Mackenzie Dern, she wanted to go to the ground, and Randa Marcos, she went straight to the ground with her, and she winds up getting submitted in the first round, almost in similar fashion, Randa Marcos, she was in that position where it was like she was trying to hold out, but she just couldn't defend anymore because Randa was fully extended out by Mackenzie Dern, but it was the same situation where Randa Marcos kind of went into the fire and just let that fighter have their way with her. You know what I mean? It's the same situation kind of. Because like I said, I think Cory McKenna being a more well-rounded fighter, she probably should have kept it standing or, just use some inside clinch work if it ever came to that, on her feet. But as far as it goes, yeah, same deal. It reminded me of that same fight. But yeah, in this one right away, Cory McKenna, to me, she was looking like she was going to get into a rhythm with her stand-up and just find her range. Because, even though Amorim had like 9 inches in reach over her, I think that Cory McKenna's stand-up was still the best. I think her stand-up was still better because Cory, she was a faster fighter and, again, better on the feet, in some of her past few fights. And I thought, she was just going to find her range and kind of use combinations and, step in and step out here and there. But Amorim, she was finding her distance, with her long arms. She was finding her distance. She did land a good body kick and looked like as far as her movement, she was getting a little bit more comfortable with. But Cory started to get the moving and started to kind of, double jabbing her way in, trying to find her range, because her reach is so short. She was just trying to fire off some combinations and, see what she could do with it, see what type of rhythm she could get into. But she made a big mistake, man. She made a big mistake when Amorim threw that left body kick. She caught it and just went straight to the ground with it. And that's where I was like, oh, no, please don't do this. Please don't. Just drop the leg, separate, and keep it standing. But she grabbed the leg, man, and she went to the ground, and Amorim wasted no time locking that triangle in right away, securing that arm. And when she got that right arm of McKenna, I was like, I think this might be it. She either might get that tight triangle around her neck and make her choke, or she's going to separate that arm and get the arm bar. As soon as she got that arm locked in, as Cory McKenna was standing up, and she just like extended it to her right, Amorim did. Beltran was like, stop. And I was like, wait, was that it? I was like, did she tap? I mean, I could see, like, if you look at the picture here in Cory McKenna's face, she was already starting to kind of grit like she wanted to tap. And that's what he should have waited for, because he stopped it. Then she was like, wait. She just screamed out like, wait, like she wanted to keep on going. And then he kind of let it play out. So I was like, wait a minute, like, I'm lost here. Like, you gave her extra time, or did you have to step in when something broke? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, he just kind of messed up Amorim's chance to finish it quicker, So when he did that, I was like, he just messed up the whole thing right there. And I thought she might get out and then just kind of mess up Amorim's whole finish. But nah, man, I mean, it didn't phase Amorim. She never let go, because again, this girl is a black belt. She knows what she's doing. She secured that triangle, and that's the thing, man. Like, when you get these submissions, you don't hold on until that, you don't let go until that person taps. Even if the referee say stop, I mean, I know you don't want to break the arm, and she didn't try to break the arm. She just had it in a position where her opponent was going to submit, but she had to ease up because, he was like, stop, and she was like, wait. So it was just like a lot of traffic up in there. So it kind of confused Amorim, but like I said, didn't confuse her enough to make her let go because she stayed tight on it. And then when she got one maneuver over, got McKenna on her back, she fully extended that thing and she was tapping. So yeah, man, she locked it in the first round. But yeah, it just came down to a bad choice for Cory McKenna, I think, just a bad choice on the fly. She's still young and she's been out the cage for like over a year, man, almost a year and a half. And I guess maybe she just wanted to get down and dirty, but man, like that was just a bad choice in her because I felt like Cory McKenna had more to work with. She had the speed, the footwork, and, just the stand-up game and the wrestling. But once somebody like Jacqueline Amorim, who's not really a small strawweight too, she's got some size to her and has some long arms, and she's trying to pull guard like that, and she's ready to let you take her to the ground, you better back up. You got to back up. Same like with fights coming up, like with Aaron and Manon, if like Manon does take Aaron down, and you see Aaron accepting that, just getting relaxed when she gets on the ground, just back up and let her up. That's all you got to do. Same deal whenever Mackenzie Dern and Lemos fought. Lemos should have just been letting Mackenzie Dern stand back up. Mackenzie Dern stand back up and just, piece her up like that. But that's how it goes sometimes, That's why you got to have that fight IQ. You got to be on your game and be ready to just stick to your game plan or adapt to whatever situation it is. But in the long run, Cory McKenna, she'll learn from this. Like she's only 23 years old and she'll be back. She's still young. Just a long layoff. So I think, she just kind of got caught up in the mix. But now that she's back, this kind of woke her up. It'll humble her a little bit. And, yeah, she'll be back in the next. So I'm sure she'll fight again at least maybe like two more times this year. This is the beginning of the year for her. As for Jacqueline Amorim, good fight for her, still doing what she's able to do. Still need to see a little bit more, of course. This continues her first round finish streak, so the first submission win in the UFC. But I love to see what she can do with her stand-up. Definitely want to see more improvements from her as time goes on, be able to use that long reach on her feet. And just see what type of other things she can do as far as like wrestling too and just mauling girls in the cage because she has some size to her, So from here, I'd like to see her in there with somebody like Loma Labugni. That'd be a good name for her. Bruno Brazil, any of those names to just kind of stay sharp with at this point. I know Palostri and Josephine Knudsen, they fight next, so maybe like the winner of that fight for her down the future, Yasmin Jauregui. There's a lot of names out there. Or if not, Cory McKenna might get one of those girls, Yasmin versus Shauna O'Bannon, the girl that lost to Bruno Brazil a little while back. That's a good name for her, right? Cory and Sam. I'm not sure. Did Cory and Sam already fight? Let me know in the comment section. I know Sam's had quite a few fights now in the UFC, and I know Cory, this is like her 5th fight, so I'm not sure if they ever crossed paths yet. I don't think they did, though. But, yeah, man, good quick finish for Jacqueline Amorim, to kind of put that spotlight back on her. But, yeah, I like to see somebody like her and Yasmin fight, see those two dynamics together, striker versus grappler, see who can capitalize, who makes the wrong choices, who has the better IQ. But let me know, guys, what y'all think in the comment section of this one. What was Mike Beltran doing? Let me know in the comment section. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.